All right, cool. So you have a fairly good swing, okay? We just looked at video of your swing. So we established one thing that you knew about, okay? And then we found what we think is the root cause, okay? So you talked about how, I mean, you get in here and your shaft lays down really well, okay? And then you just get into here and then you start hanging back and throwing loft at it, right? Throwing your hands at it, okay? So you are a player that has a wide open club face in your downswing, right? I mean, I've seen way more open than you are, but you clearly like to hit and attempt to hit a little drop out, right? Yeah. That's visually what works for you, right? But your miss is over there, okay? So in order for you to get rid of the hang back that you talked about and that you're trying to feel, you have to fix the club face first, right? Because that's your way of squaring it up, right? So you look at root causes for issues. Your root cause is not the fact that you're tilting. That's just something that you don't like the look of, right? But that's actually saving your golf swing. That's making you a functional player, right? So we have to understand, you know, what goes into keeping a club face square. Let me borrow your club. So if I get in here, let me see your grip type. I never looked at that. Let me see it. Okay, so you're fairly neutral, a little bit strong, okay? So that's room to play with grip, okay? If you get in here with a neutral grip and you're coming down, that toe is straight up in the air, like it is for you, okay? We have to do something to get that back to the golf club. So your idea is go that way. That squares it up, right? Now, we need to get that toe more down. So there's two ways we can do it, okay? You could keep the same grip type that you have and start to get the wrist to work more into flexion, okay? Or you could get that slightly stronger than it is now, okay? It's just barely on the strong side, right? We can strengthen it up a little bit. And it's not a lot of degrees that we need to turn it down to get it more square, right? It's just a little bit. Right there would be square. You're looking like that, okay? So I think the best option for you would be to get that grip strong, okay? If you look at your movement, you actually get in here and shallow the club really well, right? Now, something can be said about a player adding flexion in the downswing and getting that shaft to go more behind them, but you don't have that problem, right? You shallow it well. So we don't need to increase that rate, you know. You talk about how a push slice or a push fade is one of your misses. We don't want to add any more of that shallow because you're a little bit under as it is, right? Yeah. So the simple way to fix your golf swing is to just change the grip a little bit, and then you're a whole new thing. Okay? So set up for me. And you're a good enough golfer. You can just strengthen that grip on your own a little bit. So for everyone that's watching that would be getting the V's formed here a little bit more over the right shoulder. You might go a little bit. No, that's good. That should be good. Okay. Now there you go. There you go. Get a little bit stronger. Start over for me. Now get that on there a little bit stronger. Which more? Top hand. This one? Yep. There you go. Cool. Now put the other hand to match it. All right. Now let's hit a golf ball real quick. Now, if you do the same movement pattern you usually do, this golf ball is going to go left, and I'm okay with that. Let's see it. There's a bigger draw than normal, so you definitely went back, okay? Now, I want you to go up without a golf ball, get the stronger grip on there. Now, we talked about in the downswing about how we don't want to tilt down, okay? So, or tilt back through impact. I want you to feel that as we're going down, we're getting this lead shoulder more up and around, while this right shoulder, trail shoulder, is covering that golf. Does that make sense? Okay, let's see you exaggerate that one time. Good. Now, let's just hit a little bunt, not a full swing, where you work on covering that golf ball for me. Good. Very good. And it's still true a little bit, right? You got that feel. Go ahead and take a full swing for me. Let's see what we get out of it. trying to draw back. That's right over it. Good work. That's much better.
Thank you.
Good job. Hey guys, if you like this video, hit the subscribe button down below. I come out with new content every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. Hope you enjoy. Thanks.